Hi, I'm Darryn Farrugia and welcome. So before I get started with today's lesson, just a couple of things. I'm using my 1966 Ludwig Super Classic for this video, and the reason why, and this is the second thing I needed to say, is basically this. If you are in Europe, I'm going to be touring at the start of March for about a month with the Cat Empire. So we're going to countries like Spain, Switzerland, Germany, France, the UK, where else? We're going to Amsterdam, we're going to Belgium. So please come along because I would love to meet you. And if you want to find out more about the tour and all of that stuff, I'm going to leave some information in the description below, which will be a link to the Cat Empire website. So basically I'm filling in for the band for a month and I get to tour Europe. So I'm really super excited about this. So the reason why I'm using this kit is because the backline kit on that tour will be basically 22, 13 and 16, so I thought I'd better set up similar sizes just so I can get comfortable with this kind of setup. Anyway, this kit sounds good and I'm enjoying playing it, so I hope you enjoy listening to it. On with the lesson. So this is another lesson that comes from my Groove Perspectives book, and it relates to a video that I did a while back, which were linear embellishments. Now, if you haven't seen the video on linear embellishments, I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description below also. So basically, the linear embellishments were three different ways to embellish a linear groove. So the linear groove that I played without the embellishments was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first embellishment idea was basically just to substitute a hi-hat note with a tom. So you could take your right hand off the hi-hat and just hit a tom with it. So here's an example of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Embellishment idea number 2 was to substitute the bass drum for the hi-hat. So basically removing the bass drum note and substituting that with a stepped hi-hat. Here's an example of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the third embellishment idea was to create a 5-stroke roll made up of 4 30-second notes and a 16th note. And basically we create that 5-stroke roll whenever we see a sequence of notes that's basically hi-hat, snare drum, bass drum. So we go from this to this. Here's an example of that embellishment in this linear groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's going to happen in this lesson is I'm going to combine all three of those linear embellishments within the one groove. And that's what you heard me play at the start of this video. So let me break that down for you. The very first beat is basically a sequence of kick, hi-hat, snare, drum, ghost note, and another kick. Beat 2, we have a snare drum, followed by one of those 5-stroke roll embellishments, except this time on that 5-stroke roll, we're substituting the bass drum for the left foot or for the hi-hat foot. So the second beat will sound like this. Now beat 3 is hi-hat, snare drum, ghost stroke, kick, and then a tom. So where we would normally have been playing the hi-hat, we've substituted the hi-hat for the tom. So we get this. This is beat 3. And finally, beat 4 is the snare drum backbeat, followed by a snare drum ghost stroke, then a floor tom. So again, we've substituted the hi-hat for the floor tom. So we've got snare drum accent, snare drum ghost stroke, floor tom, and then another snare drum ghost stroke. So this is beat 4. I'm going to put all 4 of those beats together to complete our 1-bar pattern, and I'll play this pretty slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the same thing up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this concept comes from my Groove Perspectives book, and if you're interested in checking that out, I'm going to leave a link to that in the description below. So the key to it now is that you understand how these work. So you can just combine these in any order. You can make up your own linear grooves and throw these embellishments in. It's really up to you. I'm just giving you the idea, and then from that point, you know, I want you to run with it and make it your own. That's really important. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, then hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, and remember to hit that notification button so that you know when I've uploaded a video, which is every week. So until next week, have a great week. See you all soon. Have fun. And if you're in Europe, come and check out the Cat Empire. As I said, the information will be linked below. So check that out. Bye.